In problem 28, we're going to use the calculator as a tool. So how do you divide this expression that has, it's a complex numbers that has both a real part and imaginary? We're going to multiply by the conjugate of the denominator. So start by putting a multiplying symbol and then making your parentheses. And as we talked about in class, as long as you multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same value, you're not adjusting or changing the value of the original expression. So I'm going to take this denominator and I'm going to rewrite it with no symbol in between. Conjugate of the denominator means rewrite the denominator down and then change the sign. So instead of it being addition in between the 2 and the 5, it is subtraction. Now I'm going to grab the calculator and I'm going to let the calculator do the work for me. So I'm going to multiply the numerators. Parenthesis, 7 subtract 3i times 2 subtract 5i. I want to make sure that I correctly input it into the calculator, and I'm going to write it down. So negative 1 minus 41i. I'm going to do the same thing for the denominator. Could you do this by hand? Yes, you could. You could absolutely do this by hand using the FOILing method and combining like terms. Now here's where if you stop, it will be wrong. Because it says in the directions you need to rewrite it in standard form. That means this number has to be shared with the bottom and the top of each. So negative 1 over 29, subtract 41 over 29 with an I. This is standard form.